What up guys, and welcome to part 2 of Get Your Geek On's top 20 video games of all time. Last week we brought you the likes of Street Fighter 2,
Super Street Fighter 2,
at number 20, and at number 19 we had the rather great
Uncharted 3 on the PlayStation 3.
So there's a nice retro and modern day ensemble going on. I'm going to keep the trend with this week's selections. Going to start off right now with number 18, a real great game, and it definitely deserves a place in the top 20. And here we go. So at number 18 on the list, we've gone back to modern day consoles with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Oh, and you know what it is? Well, I know what it is.
If this doesn't give it away, then I don't know what will.
It's one of the finest open world games of all time, in my opinion.
It's Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, epic story, epic acting,
epic voiceovers,
epic scenery.
Just generally an epic game.
If you have any interest in westerns whatsoever, and if you haven't, you're deficient in some respects.
Yeah, even if you don't like westerns, you will enjoy this game, I guarantee. Even if it's just the visceral, like, open world like that, it's just great to just go around and ride a horse and just be a general cowboy badass.
Epic gunfights. Tell that I like this game.
I can tell that you like it a lot, David. Yeah, I can tell a lot. And I think it's one of those games where if you're a Grand Theft Auto fan, then you know you will enjoy open world games. But this kind of did it in a different way. It was kind of linear in a very clever way. It was quite closed off, but it was enough to keep you gripped, and it definitely made you want to explore. And I spent many an hour just riding around on horseback, like I say. It was good fun.
Quickly mention the multiplayer, and it's really good as well.
Yeah, that's one good thing about Rockstar with the multiplayer. It's always kind of on a very simple premise for the multiplayer, but it always works well.
And you come across all sorts of weird and wonderful characters. All of them are interesting. There's no one that's just weird.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got a nice bunch of characters, and graphically it's pretty damn impressive, like we say. Everything about it is just really, really good, and it's a shame that it's not got more recognition for what it's worth, because it's possibly one of the finest games in its genre.
And dueling. Once you get the hang of
everybody,
awesome.
I don't care who you are, everybody at some point in their life has wanted to do a pistol shootout in front of a clock like that.
And now you can.
And
you can skin animals as well.
Yep, and there's the wanted aspect, so you can even be a badass criminal and have people trying to chase you down and hunt you for their warrant money. It's just a great game, and it's awesome.
Paid the price, I think. But that's a life I left behind. Long time now.
So that was the rather impressive Red Dead Redemption in at 18. A really great game by Rockstar. They always seem to pull out the bag with the open world, and they are pretty much the masters. Would you agree?
Without doubt, one of the finest open world games of all time, and a western to boot.
Yeah, it definitely gives you something original compared to the likes of Grand Theft Auto, which are great games, but Red Dead Redemption just has that little extra that other games miss out on, and that's why it made the list. Sorry guys, no GTA for you. And in at number 17, we have another retro classic for you. Don't want to give away too much, but he's probably one of the biggest characters in gaming history, and will probably be around when we're old and grey. And we have this one for you. So number 17 on Get Your Geek On's top 20 games of all time is back to the retro days with a Super Nintendo classic.
What could it be?
Ba-ding! It's gonna be Super Mario World.
This was a launch title on the Super Nintendo, or Super Famicom, depending where you're from.
And it was the first time that we'd ever seen Mario in his 16-bit glory. And it's definitely one of the most addictive Mario games that I've ever played.
And the first appearance of...
good old-fashioned Yoshi.
Yes.
Before they went all crazy and put him in his own game, which just wasn't anywhere near as good as Mario, unfortunately. But yeah, this version of Super Mario was definitely the finest out of the lot. It was a tear between this and Super Mario 3. But I think
we had to pick one.
Yeah, we had to pick one. Yeah, and I think this one just had the right amount of platforming greatness.
I think it had more I think it has more variation than Mario 3. Like with the introduction of Yoshi and stuff, there was something fresh there.
Yeah, so yeah, this version of Mario had a nice variation of different features and used the new 16-bit engine really well. A great feature about Super Mario World is the fact that you could play with 2 people, so a friend could pick up a pad and play along as Luigi, which was quite nice.
Was that the first time you could play as Luigi?
I think you do it in Super Mario 2, but no one really counts that one. The nice little features like the spin jump that you just did to get over that ghost, the big boo, and these little features as well, like we were saying, the boss battles are fantastic.
Ooh,
and
transparency.
opacity, thanks to the
Super Nintendo
graphic
engine.
yeah, the graphic capabilities of the SNES. Mario's always been one of those games that everyone can just get along with, and this was definitely his strongest moment. And it's strange because Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was possibly the finest Sonic game, and that was also the 16-bit era, so great to see.
Mode 7's here.
Mode 7! Look at that zooming in stuff, fantastic. And this is possibly one of the finest boss battles in any of the Mario games. It's just hilarious and it's such good fun. And this is why it made it into the top 20. It's possibly the most addictive Mario game of all time, and it definitely deserves its place in our top 20. So at number 17 we had the rather plumtastic Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, which is possibly the best, where did you come from? The best Mario game of all time.
Just by a fraction, the Super Mario Bros. 3 just made it.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one. However, we will not count, we don't even talk about Super Mario Sunshine.
Who wants a Super Mario squirting game? Nobody wants that.
I don't want to ever see an Italian squirt, no way. Anyway, thanks for watching the videos guys, we really appreciate it, and it would be awesome if you could check us out on our Facebook page, which I always link somewhere on the bottom right there. Make sure you tune in next week where you'll be able to see part 3 with some more awesome games right here on YouTube and all that cool stuff. Cheers for watching guys, and goodbye.